Question number 5. You're told that the proportion of those who answered yes to a poll about internet use is 0.70. All right, so that's a sample proportion. And that the standard error is 0.0459. Okay, so that's the standard error of the sample proportion. Okay, what's the sample size? All right, so let's start with the, well, what is the formula? What's the expression for the standard error? All right, let's go over to our formula sheet here. All right, so there's a column here that says standard error, and we're looking at proportion. And so here's the formula, right? Square root of p hat 1 minus p hat over n. All right, so let's start with that. Okay. So the standard error for the sample proportion is the square root of p hat 1 minus p hat over n. Okay. All right. So we know the value of the standard error. We can plug that in. We know the sample proportion, or p hat. We can plug that in. And then there's just one unknown, so we'll just do a bit of algebra to figure it out. 0.0459 equals the square root of 0.70 times 0.30 over n. Okay. All right, first thing I suppose I would do is square both sides. All right, just get rid of that square root. So 0.0459 squared equals 0.70 times 0.30 over n. Okay. All right, then I suppose I would multiply both sides by n. All right, get it to cancel over there. So now we've got 0.0459 squared times n equals 0.70 times 0.30. And then lastly, let's divide by 0.0459 squared. All right, to isolate n. Yeah. So n is going to equal this expression. All right, so I'm on my calculator here. 0.7 times 0.3 divided by 0.0459 squared. Okay, and I get a value 99.67. Okay. All right, so, tough call. So there's a 99 and there's a 100. It's got to be one of those, right? What is the sample size? Well, I mean, I guess if I rounded, right, the nearest whole number is 100. So I suppose 100 would be the answer. Okay, now I'm wondering what would happen if we just do square root 0.7 times 0.3 over 99 and square root 0.7 times 0.3 over 100. Okay, so I'm curious what we would get if we did that. Okay, 0.7 times 0.3 over 99. Okay, so the first gives 0.04605. There's some other digits there too. The other one gives 0.04582. All right, so I think I'm still going to go with 100, right? That value is closer to that than this one is, right? That one goes a little bit over too much.